Today, I have something for chili lovers and tartar enthusiasts. We're going to make chili tartar. There's about a 98% chance that you make tartar differently. There's no rule about what should or shouldn't go into tartar. And that's okay. Some people scrape tartar, some chop it. Some slice it thinly from tenderloin. Some add crushed cumin, sweet or smoked paprika, Worcestershire sauce or egg yolk. And even if someone squeezed a parrot in there, I really don't care. This is my version of tartar, so-called Belgian style. I would just like to ask all the double world champions in mixing tartar to refrain from comments that I'm an idiot, I know nothing, and that this is not how it's done. Our paths would then have to part. But if you're open-minded, give it a try. It's an absolute knockout. First, finely chop half a red onion as much as possible, or one shallot. You'll need a sharp knife. Even though it might sound like nonsense, you're more likely to cut yourself with a dull knife than a sharp one. Then slice the cornichons into rings. These are small pickles in a salty brine. Next are the capers. First, spread them out on the cutting board, and then chop them by rocking the knife like a cradle. Next, chop some flat leaf parsley. Herbs like parsley, mint, or basil are easiest to chop if you roll them up first. Look, it's really not necessary to have tartar from prime tenderloin. You can have it for a third or a quarter of the price. I have here 200 grams of ground beef I ground from the butcher. Add sea salt and freshly ground pepper. If you use the pre-ground stuff from a packet, you've been doing it all wrong until now. Next, throw everything you've chopped into the bowl. A teaspoon of French mustard, and your favorite chili sauce that your taste buds can handle. The usual sweet kind doesn't fit here at all. Then grate some Parmesan cheese in there. Grana is fine too, but pecorino would be too strong. Add extra virgin olive oil or an egg yolk. You can of course play master chef and mess around with a fork, but you'll mix it best and fastest if you use your hands. Not everyone has a cooking mold at home, so I made this little contraption from a milk bottle, and you can use it like a mold to give it some proper presentation. On top, flake Maldon salt to give it a crunch in your mouth. Freshly ground pepper for the aroma. Chili pepper. And I make my toast dry. Those soaked in oil overpower the taste of the tartar. Have 2 12-degree beers with it and a fire extinguisher in the bathroom. You'll find it useful in the morning. See ya.